Alright, back for round one. Won the die roll. Gonna play first and no play until turn 4, but we have both colors of mana and a removal spell that we can't currently play right now. I'm gonna keep this, but it's borderline. I don't know if this is right. We're gonna lead on Swamp. Lead on Swamp. Pass the turn. Opponent with a Plains and a Imperial Lancer. Okay. Arch of Araska. Maybe one of the worst draws in our deck. I think Island would have probably have been worse, but opponent's not playing a dinosaur here, so that's good. Ooh, Tomb Robber? Okay, alright. We'll play you. If our opponent goes to attack and they don't have a dinosaur out, I think we just block. Nope, never mind. Just taking 2. Yep. Yep. Good thing, though, is that this Deadeye Brawler is just going to brick wall our opponent's attackers. Just absolutely brick them. Oh, we have Menace. We could have gotten in for 1. Oh, well. Well, if we lose by 1, we know where we messed up. I didn't know this had Menace. That's pretty cool. All right. So I think that we can. I think we're just gonna pass. Hold up the Siren's Ruse if our opponent wants to, try and do some shenaniganery. We can also discard this island to explore with the Tomb Robber. Alright, Tomb Robber going exploring. Drawing a land. Let's keep exploring. Run aground. We'll put run aground on top. Because now what we can do is we can run aground and Siren's Ruse in the same turn. So what do we want to do here? We can attack, run aground their creature if they go to double block. If they go to double block, if they go to block either of these, we can run aground them. Okay. They know about the run aground. Which is not great for us, but our opponent hasn't played anything for the last couple of turns. Yep. 9 blockers, alright. 4. We will run you aground. And do we get you? Wow. Our opponent even saw this. Our opponent saw this when we explored. I don't know what's happening. I don't know what's happening. Now if our opponent goes to play some sort of haste creature, we can just, oh god, we can just get him. Alright. Playing the Frilled Death Spitter. No explorers with the Tomb Robber. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's freeboot. See what they got. All green cards. Wow. I guess we just take the Savage Stomp. Because that seems more ridiculous. Attack with both. Alright. Gosh. Look at this. What a mess. What a mess, opponent. There's their 5th land. They can play the Sun-Crested Pterodon now. Oh boy. So they just played a land, meaning that they don't have anything else. So what we can do is we can Siren's Ruse here and just blow them out. Block. And then our opponent plays the Sun-Crested Pterodon. This game is super over. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we want to play this to be able to get the City's Blessing. And then run in for 4. We're going to be able to draw a card with this. Yes, please. So good. All right. Now we can just discard this to Tomb Robber. This is getting out of hand. Opponent's whole hand is just green cards. This game is done. I don't even think that we need to show our opponent another card. And they scoop it up. Okay, so a red-white deck that is playing green cards. No forests. I bet red is just their splash, but gosh, they're just splashing for the Death Spitter? That seems wrong. We can bring in this Arterial Flow. Our opponent did have a couple of good fight cards, so I'm going to keep this dive down. I'm also going to keep the Siren's Ruse. I think I'm going to take out the Silvergill Adept because it's just kind of bad. Like a 5-mana draw card, 2/1. Yeah, that's probably going to be it. We could use Admiral's Orders. No, we'll just do this. Just run it back. Run it back. And is great. And is great. Opponent bowling to 6? No. Keeping their 7. And is great. Feeling great. Lancer again. Totally okay with the Lancer. Ooh, especially with the Freebooter now. Now we're just going to rip apart their hand with Freebooter and this Arterial Flow. Oh, opponent is playing Forest. Well done, opponent. Well done. Opponent passes. Give him the boot. What do we got? Luminous Bonds, Savage Stomp, all kinds of biz. Get rid of the Savage Stomp. Pass the turn. Opponent will more than likely just Luminous Bonds here. Use their mana effectively. Playing a Forest. Oh. Block. Ow. I wanted to block. Rig Hauler. Okay. So they have 4 cards in their hand. Yeah, I think we hold off on firing off this Arterial Flow. And I think instead we just because see, I want to play another line, or I want to get another mana. So maybe we just get a Sailor of Means. Then again, I do want to just like cack these straight out of their hand. Yeah, let's do that. Flow you. Hustle and flow. Probably discarding this Bellowing Aegisaur. And maybe the Armasaur? Ooh, they drew a Cacophodon. All right. So get in for 1. So they have to draw land to be able to play this Armasaur. They do not. So it looks like this is a Luminous Mons. You drew Death Gorge Scavenger. Okay. Pretty good. Pretty good. Yeah, I don't know if you want to do that. I think you want to be removing a creature, right? Yeah, so you just pump this up for no reason? Okay. Okay, whatever you say, opponent. You are the master of your own domain. I'm going to attack in here. And then I'm going to play this Rig Hauler and bounce this. Do I want to play Rig Hauler or do I want to play something else? No, I want to play Rig Hauler. It may bait out this Luminous Bonds. We'll see. So we know they have Armasaur, Luminous Bonds, and Death Gorge Scavenger in their hand. If they play the Death Gorge Scavenger and attack with the Lancer, do we block with the Rig Hauler? I don't think so. I don't think that we do. I think that we run out the Forerunner of the Coalition. Okay. Are they removing the Cacophodon now? They are. What they should have done last turn. I believe this is also a May, so they shouldn't have even exiled the first one in the first place. All right. Drawing Arch of Araska. So here, I think we played the Deadeye Plunderers. Hoping to just, bait out the Luminous Bonds. Oh, did they discard Luminous Bonds? Wait a second. Hold on, let me check something. Okay, they don't have Luminous Bonds. They have the 6-drop, though. They still have the 6-drop in their hand. What is happening? They have the 6-drop, this, and 1 unknown in their hand. I have no idea what's happening anymore. I am baffled. This is a baffling end. We'll still get in for 1, but I don't know what my opponent's doing anymore. So they're taking 1. Opponent drawing a land. So now they can play the Steadfast Armasaur. Which is good. They have Armasaur and the 6-drop in their hand. Looks like they're just running out the Armasaur. Yeah. Yep. All right. Ooh, this is going to be a good turn. So what we can do is we can attack here for 1. We're going to play Forerunner and then Dire Fleet Hoarder. And the Forerunner, what's the Forerunner going to get us? Probably another Deadeye Brawler. Maybe a Sailor of Means. I don't know. Probably another Deadeye Brawler. Or maybe the Prosperous Pirates. Ooh, that would actually be... Yeah, I think it's probably going to be Prosperous Pirates, because then it's going to buff up this Deadeye Plunderers even more. Good call, good call. All right, 1, 2, 3. I think we have a Prosperous Pirates in our deck. Yes. Yes, we will. And we do have Prosperous Pirates. So we have Prosperous Pirates that we could get. Dinosaur Hunter, not great here. Like, yes, it can trade off here, but then this could just shoot it down. So I think that we'll just get our Prosperous Pirates and play a Hoarder. Pass a turn. So now we're in a good spot where if they kill off the Direfleet Hoarder, that's actually great for us because then then this becomes a 4/4. We can, ooh, no attacks. All right. So, let's see. We have the City's Blessing, which is great. Yeah, I think we just play our Prosperous Pirates and then get in there for 1. Prosperous Pirates. Drain our opponent for 1. Get our treasure. Attack for 1. And just chip away. Just chip, chip, chip. Opponent's still holding a 6-drop in their hand. Slowly getting there. What do they have here? Okay. Would like to draw a land here. If we draw a land, perfect. 5, 6, 7. Actually, we could have played both these without a land. But now we have the land to start activating this. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4. Deadeye Brawler. Drain our opponent for 1. Fathom Fleet Boarder. Drain our opponent for 1. Hit our opponent. Now we can start drawing cards with the Arch of Orazca. I kind of want to get up into the range where we can draw into our Kumena's Awakening. And that's a land. We're going to just keep playing our lands. Is it smart to activate this now? No, I think that we're fine. Give us still the option of making a treasure. Opponent's still looking for that 6 land to land their 3/5. In the meantime, anything that they don't draw that's, not a land, I assume that they'll be able to play, unless it's a 7-drop, which if that's the case, then that's a little scary. All right, what do you got, opponent? What do you have? Opponent is Hunting the Weak. Let's draw a card. Run aground. Okay. Then they'll be able to Savage Stomp something. Pretty cool turn from our opponent. Drawing this run aground is pretty good. They're looking to see what they can stomp here. What could they stomp? I guess they could stomp here. That would be pretty good. I activated Arch there because if we drew our Dive down, which may actually be in our sideboard now. No, it's still in our deck. Stomping there. Oh, I guess that's a better stomp. Okay. All right, well, Forerunner did her work. She did quite well. Land. Alright, we'll play our land. Play our land. We can get in there with the Deadeye Brawler and then see what they block with, and then run aground and possibly just get something. I mean, this can just block here. But I guess we pass. We now have the ability to make 2 treasures. We need 10 mana to make a treasure plus activate this. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We're a land away and using this treasure, or 2 lands away. Alright, activate Arch. Boom, rubber. Yeah, I think that we'll just play our Fathom Fleet Border. Pass the turn, hold up both Arch of Araska and Run Aground. Opponent with a Hardy Veteran. And passes. We'll draw a card. Perfect. Impale. I think we're probably going to hold this Impale for their 6-drop. So we'll just pass. And they drew their land. Here's their 6-drop. So now we're a land away from being able to make a treasure and draw a card. There's our dive down. Could have used that earlier. We'll just impale you. Impaled. Alright, pass the turn. Still have a bunch of mana. And this is where our deck is going to excel, is this late game where our opponent is... I mean, they have attacks. They're not good attacks. Let's see where they put this. On the double striker. Okay. Passes. Yep. Passing. All right. Draw a card. Siren's Ruse. That's pretty spiffy. What can we do here? What can be our play now? We can attack. So here's what I'm thinking, is that we can attack with this. They'll put a bunch of stuff in front of it. But we can dive down and run aground to keep it alive. We can also attack and use the Siren's Ruse on the Rig Hauler to bounce something. Let's get in there. They want to do something silly like block with just the Death Spitter. I think that we just dive down. What is this? Pounce? Pounce? Dive down. So now they got to make a big block if they want to take it down. And we have the run aground to make that close to impossible from happening. There's that. Now we'll run this aground. And still have up mana for the Arch. And we know our opponent's drawing that. Yeah? Pretty good. Now we can also Siren's Ruse to surprise something with the Deadeye Brawler. Like they're just replaying the Death Spitter. Okay. And draw our card. Moment of Craving. That's pretty good. And a land. Alright, so let's get in again with the Brawler. Just keep chipping away at our opponent's creatures. Yep. Yep. So this is fine. We're going to go 2 and Siren's Ruse here. So since we attacked, we're going to get this raid trigger, which is a pretty nifty trick. So raid trigger on the Lancer. Drawing a Dinosaur Hunter. Now our opponent can go Armasaur activate to deal 3, and then it would deal another 2. But what we're going to do is we're going to Moment of Craving. Yeah. Yup. So, Moment of Craving. Deal 1 damage to it. Bounce that. Kill that. Yeah. Pretty good position here. Replay that, pass the turn. So we know our opponent has a Lancer in hand, and whatever this is that they're playing. A chicken. Okay. Peacock. And we'll draw a card. 10 cards left in our deck. I don't really worry about decking, but we'll see. Island. So what can we do here? We can attack. We can attack with this too. 7, 12, 13. So we can make 3 treasures. We can also attack with this and trade with something like that. We can also, let's attack with this and attack with this. See what happens. To take down the Brawler, they'll have to double block. And they can double block with something like the Hardy Veteran and the Lancer. That's not going to be enough to take down the Deadeye Plunderers. Going to need something else. Still going to need something else. Opponent, I don't know, man. I don't know what you're doing. So we'll take out these two. We'll be fine. And then we're going to just make 3 treasures. There you go. So we'll do that. Take down the chicken. And that'll be good there. We have another Deadeye Brawler still left in our deck, too, which is kind of wild. And then 3, play a Tomb Robber. Pass the turn. All right. Opponent with 1 card in hand now. I assume that they have to start hitting lands at some point. They have 6 lands on the battlefield. And we'll take a wild shot and say they have 17 lands in their deck. So if they have 17 lands in their deck and they have 6 on the battlefield, that means that they have 11 lands left in their 19 cards. Yep. Opponent getting in there. Getting frisky. We also have, what do we still have? We still have Kamena's Awakening. Oh, they're just letting us block with Direfleet Hoarder? All right. There you go. Ding. Take that. Yep. Hoarder down. What do you got? Still drawing spell. No, just re-equipping. So I assume the last card in their hand is a land. So let's Robber. Sailor means we can keep on top. So let's see. We got 2 for sure that's coming through. We got a block here. So we got a block here. So we have 3, 6, 9, 10, 11 getting through. 11 getting through. And 2 of our creatures are getting eaten. All right. Well, one's trading and then one's getting eaten. I assume that it's a border getting eaten. So if it's going to go block, block, 3, 6, 9, 10, 11. Going to 2. Going to 3. Yep. What's cool, too, is that the Sailor means it's going to be able to block their Cacophodon. Draw a card right now. See what we hit. I don't think I want to play this Kamena's Awakening. I think I want to be able to discard it to the Tomb Robber. We have 7 cards left in our deck. I don't want to suddenly shoehorn ourselves into some kind of bad position. But I think that we got this one. Yeah, we got it. All right. See you all for round 2.